We're here today with Professor Abhi Biswas. He is a clinical professor here at the University of Texas at Dallas, Jindal School of Management. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me and talk a little bit about online courses.
Not at all, my pleasure.
As with everything, there's pros and cons. Can you talk a little bit about the pros and cons of online courses?
Absolutely. In fact, Alex, that's one of the most common questions that students come up to me and ask. They say that, we've taken your in-class courses, we are taking your online courses now, and we're not sure what are the pros and cons. I guess the biggest advantage of online courses, well, actually, let me start with the disadvantage. Let's let the disadvantages first. The biggest disadvantage of online courses, in my opinion, is that students sometimes miss out on the direct interaction and the face-to-face engagement with the faculty and the face-to-face interaction with the other students in the classroom. So I think that's one issue that really can't be solved with online courses.
Mm-hmm.
So that, in my opinion, that's probably the biggest disadvantage. Having said that, that's really the only real disadvantage. The others are actually, there are quite a few positives to online courses. For instance, I tell them that with online courses, one of the biggest advantages is that, and students have told me this, that they actually have the content, let's say my recorded lectures or my audio slash PowerPoints, permanently on their desktops or on their hard drives, which means they can access any lecture of mine at any time, as many times as they wish.
Mm-hmm.
This is a huge advantage. They can review it before class. They can, if they miss a session, they don't have to worry about getting notes from their friends. Or in class, even if you attend all the lectures, you don't have 100% of the notes copied. Online, it's always there.
Right.
There's a permanent, record of the lectures, and so that's the biggest advantage. That's why the learning is easier, preparing for exams is easier. Plus, you have these lectures downloaded into perpetuity.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to work and years later, you have an archive of these.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
So that is the biggest advantage.
So let's talk a little bit about the structure. And if the structure is the same in all online courses. But in general, can you speak a little bit to the structure of the online course?
The structure, so in my experience and talking to other faculty who teach the online courses, the structure is really one of the biggest plus points of the online courses, because they tend to be more structured than in-class courses.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's almost a requirement of online courses to be structured. So that's a good thing for students too.
Right.
They can rely on a certain consistent, standardized structure. Having said that, again, there are differences from course to course. Students should really read the syllabus carefully to see what's the difference in structure. For instance, some faculty have all online tests. Some faculty have online tests, let's say for midterm, as I do, but my final exams are proctored. And these are proctored, these are computerized tests, but they're still proctored.
Now they can take that test anywhere.
They can take it anywhere, so
but if
there's
they're
the
out
flexibility.
But it has to be at an approved testing center.
Correct.
But that's that great flexibility.
Correct. So there is a difference in structure, so they should see what the difference is for each course carefully.